Hi, Eurobits is the first European account information service provider. We're a company dating back to 2004 when we were incorporated by two Spanish banks, Bankinter and Caja Madrid. Actually, we inherited account information services from Bankinter, which was the first company in Europe to provide such services in Europe. And in a way, you can say that we are the plumbers that connect financial institutions to fintechs that require access to individuals' accounts or business accounts in the case of SMBs.
Yeah, Form 3 is a payments technology company. We provide real-time payments capability to banks and payment services providers that want to get access to national payments infrastructure. We deliver that through cloud technology and open APIs.
Well, for me, the key takeaway is that the financial industry is one of the last industries that still has a strong vertical integration, and the so-called fintech revolution. It's helping break that vertical integration, and that we are probably going to see banks splitting in two halves. One would be the license product factory, and the other would be the distribution, which will be competing with fintechs for distributing banking products.
The interesting conversation around why challenger banks become banks, and the different entrants that are getting banking licenses. I think we're going to see a lot more organizations getting banking licenses without the intention of really becoming full-scale banks, but being more specialized in delivering services to the market. There was a lot of speculation about Google and others, and Apple, for example. But I think we'll see some interesting things around companies like Volkswagen and BMW and other organizations that might get a banking license too.
Well, the role of the big three in the finance industry, I think everybody takes for granted that Apple, Google, and Amazon and Facebook, I said three, it's really four, are going to enter the financial space. I'm not sure they are, at least not in the way we understand general banking. Because they live in a world with a lot higher margins than the finance industry. So why would you enter in an industry that has lower margins? So I see them entering in certain niches that allow them to sell what they do more efficiently. But I don't see them entering the general banking space. So I don't see Apple Bank or Facebook Bank or Google Bank or whatever as we understand banking today. And we didn't have a discussion on that. Somebody pointed out that if Apple decides to launch a bank, BBVA and the such will stop existing. But I think it isn't going to happen. And we didn't debate about that. I think it's a very interesting topic.
It would have been great to have a conversation with some audience participation around cloud technology. Any concerns that people have today about the adoption of that technology or the acceptance of it by regulators. My clear opinion, and I think it's almost stated in fact now, that regulators and the industry at large are adopting cloud technologies. This is now mainstream. I think there are more people that understand that, the more that people can take advantage of new technologies that simply didn't exist even 2 years ago. So cloud technologies, AWS, microservices, for banks, for payment service providers. Yeah. Thank you.